Okay, everybody. I'm here with several reading off. Reading off several entries by a Sonic fan by the name of 47. And the first one they talk about is they entitled Sonic the Backtracker, and they did this about 30 hours ago. And this is what they said 30 hours ago. This is 47's entry called Backtrack, Sonic the Backtracker, posted 48 hours ago. This is what they said. This is what number 47 said, and I quote: "Okay, Werehog, Werehog. Why am I sick to death of it? I more so blame the community for it, loving the heck out of it. When even in the actual game, it's about as interesting as it was back in '08. Which is not at all the only reason. Where Sonic got so much hype was because we thought it gave him a darker side. Turns out all we got was a fuzzy looking Bowser. That's what he looks like to me." And I'm going to borrow a quote from a game critic regarding the fact Werehog is misnomer. Werewolf comes from the English word were, meaning man, so man-wolf, or correct term, would be hog-wolf or wolf-hog. Although I don't think he can be considered a wolf-hog because wolves don't possess stretchy arms and go around ripping off God of War. Next thing I know, we see others popping up. Where Blaze, where Amy, where Sally, where Rouge, where Knuckles. And if that's not enough, I've seen some stupid pieces with Where Sonic chasing Blaze in some kind of cat dog setup, which I call BS times a million, or him intimidating her, one or the other, but that's own grief. And now we learn where Sonic is coming back in the comics. More like official fan fiction. Because that's all the Archie Sonic is now. Since most of the Sega cast is going to get more of the forefront, there's a chance we'll see Chip. If they're bringing Where Sonic into the picture, and heck, maybe even a Mario and Sonic crossover special to emphasize the next BS Olympic party game. And here's one thing I'd like to point out. If the Olympics were supposed to feature everyone, why the heck isn't Shade in the game from Dark Brotherhood? If they can buck up Blaze's story, they can do the same to Shade and bring her in the picture. But I'm going off topic. If we wanted a darker side to Sonic, we would have others Dark Spine Sonic. Dark Sonic and both are taken heavenly, token to the point of meaninglessness. So why is Sonic so popular looking like a dark blue fuzzy Bowser? Quote, "Oh, he's popular with the kids," says a nearby cunt. Okay, then kids like everything. Kids like Battlefield, kids like Dead Space, and honestly I doubt kids even read the comic. And because think about it. If Sega is forcing Archie to stay true to the games, that means they're not allowed to come up with any concepts that overshadow the main cast, so they will have to keep using stories to build off everyone who we know, meaning backtracking. And a lot of it. And I doubt kids will want to read a story that bases itself around nostalgia from so-and-so years ago. Plus, it's gotten to the point where Sonic isn't even likable anymore, and everyone else isn't allowed to have more personality than a box of weasels, so we're going to have boring on top of nothing new. What are you saying? They're coming up with plenty of new things. Sure, they're using old stuff, but they're bringing in new characters. Who? Mutsky? Who was originally Sonic's pet dog? And instead of the Egg Legion, we got a new alliance of people that willingly follow Eggman for the sake of the story says so? Sonic Universe issue 59, bringing back the Black Arms, and here's a plot hole. If this is going by the game's logic now, at the end of Shadow the Hedgehog, the comet was destroyed, and so was Black Doom. So I guess the story says he's back now. And let's not forget Sonic the Hedgehog issue 257, Station Square Rescue. Before I go into this, I remember reading a comment. Someone looked closely at the cover and saw a ring on Bunny's finger. So this could imply that her and Antoine are still married, but honestly, they could break it off for the sake of shock value later down the line. I'm putting nothing past Flynn since he doesn't seem to give a blank about the characters. So Station Square, how long has it been since we've heard of this city? Roughly back in 2003? DX Director's Cut? Yeah, next we will see the egg carrier, of course, and then it will be Sonic Adventure all over again. Hold on for a second. Need that. Okay, getting back to what number 47 said here. And I quote, "This new train Sega wants Sonic on shows nothing new under the sun. Now, I will be surprised if they bring Honey back. She's a Sega character, so why not? If they don't give her a BS story, that is. Oh, wait. Make Sonic go out with her because Sonic can go out with anyone because commitment is not cool. Go ahead. Flynn. Go ahead, Flynn. Have him sex up with everyone, then come back and say he loves Sally. I blanking dare you." It's not out of place for Sonic because in the mandate, Sonic can only be in a temporary relationship. So he can have love affair after love affair as long as it's not permanent. The comic offers nothing for anyone at this point. If they're not building off Sonic, or if Eggman isn't always winning, what do we have? Retard abusive drama. Misrepresented characters that fan rants are too stupid to see it was bull. Hatred for everyone that doesn't deserve it, so on and so on. Buying the comic and enjoying the stories became such a part of my life, it's hard for me to not buy them. Even for Blaze's arc, that we are currently in the middle of. I refuse to read because it's nothing but stupidity. I've already made my case on Blaze, so I won't go there. Meanwhile, in the main comic, we've got everyone redesigned to the point they don't look like who we remember in the stories that are digging up the past in order to have some type of future. Again, don't support the comics or even the games. Sega will be lucky to make anything, except off the merchandise they keep pumping out. Maybe they made money on the kindergartners with the new Sonic stickers if they're not too busy with Pokemon. Wow, 47. Wow, 47. That's a lot. That's kind of harsh. But then we get another one by 47. If I can get to it. And 47 did this 23 hours ago and 23 hours and 50 minutes ago. This is what 47 said. This is what 47 said in their entry, Moby and Freedom, about almost exactly 24 hours ago. This is what they said, and I quote, "Hi everyone, once again back on topic that makes me honestly want to blank every living human being if they don't understand it. Or if a good portion that doesn't understand it to make a difference. And that topic is, the clothes issue again. Clothes issue. Clothes. Yes, we're back on this again. Not specifically on Sally's case this time, because I think we made that point enough. What I believe is the problem is no one questions things enough. I came to the conclusion after reading a comic page by Game Boy Sage. Boys don't have clothes, females do. It's just the way things are. So why is this the way things are? Why doesn't anyone try something different? Why wouldn't there be a different outlook on this matter if the species was different? These are questions that are not asked, nor are they questioned. Let's look at it this way. Most fictions have some product of the real world be in it, the culture or the people, even the mentality, right? Has anyone ever tried to create a completely different mindset from scratch? When I think of Anthros, I think needs to be taken into account. As I mentioned before, Sonic characters, Mobians, Anthros, etc., they're not human, the mindsets would not be so identical. Something would need to change over otherwise something would need to change, otherwise the context wouldn't make sense. It's like trying to apply the laws of a duck to a lizard. It doesn't make sense. This is what happens when people apply the laws of a human to an anthro. They throw them in the same box, but we know there are keen differences. I listed the differences about the clothes and Sally and all, so I honestly shouldn't have to repeat myself again, but I guess I do to most. Sally is free. You know what? I have a better idea. Click on the link in the comment below. I think it's always best to hear from the horse's mouth. See what I mean? And this is after if you've read the comic thing there. See what I mean? It's the norm, as Sly put it. This is my point. What is the normal many don't seem to question? Why is this why is this this way? Why is it that? Why can't one do things another way? Life has its laws and order, but the order that is created is not order. This is something that restrains itself, but frankly, this applies only to humans. Anthros, not so much. They have more freedom to dress as they like. They have the right to express individuality and not be judged by it. If you call Sally a slut because she's expressing her liberty, then maybe you're no better than a dictator wanting everyone to go by your way and your way only when in reality your rules you have to obey, they do not have to follow. They have a completely different set of rules. I don't care what Archie does with the series or what Sega wants them to do or wants to do. They're all retarded as far as I know. My point is, Mobius is a new world. They have different rules. They play by a different set of standards. They express their individuality that way. The world allows them, and that is their right to do so. And the same goes for any Anthro world. So again, anyone that calls out Sally or even any other FC, that where nothing or the bare minimum, just remember, they are expressing their freedom to do so. The world allows them that freedom. Don't take the freedom away because you don't like it. Because in that case, you're no better than Eggman. Okay. Well, that was basically number 47's situation. And 47, I get where you're coming from, my friend. It's your opinion. It's your right to say what you want to say. But it's basically the fact that we're in a situation right now, in a time and a period, to where in the eyes of some, we, in the eyes of some, we have to accept what's happening. The whole clothes situation when it comes to Sally and, people will say, a lot of people will say, and it's probably, and it's very true, probably true, if not very true, that it's been 20 years and the characters need an upgrade. Now, some others will say it's due to other reasons behind the scenes, like political, like soccer moms and all that. But still, right now, it's just the time and period we're in. It's like when wrestling fans question why WWE is still in the PG-rated era. It's like, when is it going to get out of that PG-rated era and go back to TV-14? That's what they're wondering, because they're getting tired of it. They want change again. But right now, because we're in the time period that we're in, we're in the generation and time period that we're in, things are not the way we would like them to be, and we just got to accept it. As far as Sonic going Werehog, if they are going in that direction, it seems it seems by some indication they said they're not. Ian Flynn says they're not doing that. But if they are, then Ian Flynn, got to give him credit, whether you like the guy or not. He's trying to hide the truth. But I think maybe that little instance where Sonic went feral, if you will, kind of went a little cuckoo. If they're not going in the Werehog direction, in the Sonic Unleashed direction, I think when Sonic did that little feral bit, I think that was just a nod to the game. That's what I think it was. So that's all I'm going to say on this 47. And for anybody else, let me know what you guys think about what he said. And I'll talk to you all later. God bless. Take care.